What's up everybody, it's Dan the Bugman here with a termite video. I'm about to be showing you some very important things to look for in your house if you think you may have termites. The house that we're going to today, they do actually have an active termite colony in their house. So of course that is not a good thing, but they called me to come check it out. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I found, and I'm going to show you the flying termites that came out of the walls in this house. They literally just came out of a hole in the wall of this house. So I'm going to show you guys what to look for. If you watch me analyze this step by step, you are actually going to be able to take the information I'm giving you and help you identify if you have flying termites in your house too. And of course, I hope you don't have flying termites in your house, but if you do, just let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer them. So that part of the video is going to start about 5 minutes in. The rest of the video, I have some really cool pest control stuff that I experience in my day-to-day life as a pest control technician. But if you want to skip to that part, that's totally fine. If you don't, go ahead and watch along with these other cool stuff I put in this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Well, let's get into it. All right, I got my snake grabber bucket to put the snakes in and some snake away repellent. And I'm just gonna go over there and try to get some first without the repellent. And then I'm gonna try the repellent to try to flush them out of the cracks. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Oh, there's like right here, there's a bunch. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, they're just sitting there. Oh. These guys called me to get some snakes out of this area. Snakes? Yeah. Okay. I've got 2 already in the bucket. Okay. Is that okay? Right. Okay. They said they've seen like 20. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Hopefully I don't get bit. Got another one. So I ended up just fiddling around there for another like 30 minutes and I only caught one more snake. They were all just hiding in that ivy stuff. It was pretty much a waste of time, but I ended up catching one more and I have them all in this bucket. I thought so also, but
so I saw that one of the notes where this said, yeah.
So what I'm about to show you is a dryer vent that leads to the outside of the house that actually has a huge wasp nest inside of it. Look at that thing. Well, it's winter time, so they're all dead, but yeah, you don't want wasps coming out into your house through your dryer. That'd be something, huh? Do you guys think there's anything else down there? It looks pretty eerie. Should I stick my hand in there? Bunch of wasps come out and get me. Can I tell you guys something that really grinds my gears? So you guys know these little signs people put in their yards? Companies will put them out after they've done a job at someone's house. They say, oh look, this guy used us, why don't you guys use us too? Well, that's all fine with me, right? But what I don't like is when companies put these signs on the corners of just public places like that. See those signs? They're just basically like glorified littering to me. Sometimes they'll pick them up and take them back, but they usually just end up being blown away in the next strong storm. And these companies don't care. They cost like a couple dollars to put out, maybe $1 or $2 each sign. But one of our competitors decided to put out a bunch of signs around town. So I'm just gonna go pick some up and pick up the littering that they've done. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I just think it's just a waste of time. And it looks so tacky. It's not like a billboard, like a nice billboard. It's just a flimsy old sign. I hope you guys didn't see me just eat. That got my adrenaline going. Like, I felt like I was doing something bad. Maybe I was. It feels kind of good. It feels right, you know? It's the right thing to do for my company. All right, there's one more spot I saw some. I hate those people that just put signs out. Like, they think they own the roundabout and they can put whatever advertising they want. It just makes it look like crap. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, thanks for watching. All right, guys, it is March 24th, I think these are the first termite swarmers we've seen this season. They're currently not alive. When the termite swarmers come out, they only have a couple days to find a home. If they don't find a home in the ground, they're gonna die off. But let me show you guys what we found. Spots right here, that's where the termites have come out. So the termites live in the ground. This is actually on the second story. So they start in the soil and they tunnel up through the wood. Whenever a colony swarms, they want to swarm at the highest place they can find, and that gives them a better chance for the swarmers to catch the wind and fly off into the distance to start a new colony, hopefully elsewhere, not close to this one. That's the same idea with the termite swarmers. They have really big wings, so let me show you a swarmer. So there's a bunch of dead insects around here, but only a few of them are actually termites. So this one right here, so that one right there is a termite swarmer. If you look over here, those are dead ants. It's just a coincidence that they are so close together, but the ants have 3 parts to their body: a head, abdomen, and thorax, while the termites only have a head and a thorax, abdomen combination. That's just a difference. Termites and ants behave similarly, but they're actually quite different biologically. They have these wings. There's a bunch of swarmers and ants down here dead. Once the termites find a home in the ground, their wings fall off. So the wings are just to carry them to new places. And these are the productive type of termites. They're not a specific species. That's what a lot of people say, like they're different species of termites. It's actually the same kind of termite that just lives in the colony. We actually treated this house 2 or 3 months ago. The treatment does take 2 or 3 months to kill off the colony. So I'm just gonna treat it again today just to double check that we've killed off the colony, but I'm also going to go ahead and spray the cracks here with this foam agent that will kill off any live ones that are hopefully, if there are any live ones. I've peeked inside these cracks and I don't see any live ones, but I'm just gonna spray just a little bit in there just to be sure. I'll give it a good shake. Like I said, the reproductive termites, so they come out of the ground and fly into people's houses and outside. They don't try to get inside, they're trying to get outside into the ground to find a new colony. So when I treat those holes there, it's not going to really kill off the colony, it's just going to kill any termites that are in this area. So what I'm gonna do next is go treat the soil around the perimeter of the house, and that will kill off the colony. The colony should be about dead because we have treated this house. And one more thing, guys, I was going to mention about the termite swarmers I found inside is that it is currently only about 45 degrees this morning in Kentucky. That swarm might have been a little early for those termites. The termites usually want to wait until the temperatures are hovering like mid 70s for a couple days in a row, because when it gets as cold as it is today, if there are flying termites out in the air, they're gonna have a poor chance of surviving long enough to get into the ground. All those termites that swarmed inside, of course, they're not going to start a new colony anyways. They're going to be biologically depressed because they didn't do their job. But in most normal circumstances, termite swarmers are outside and they want to wait until it's warm. It's 70 today, and that means in my backyard that the mining bees are active. And as you can see, they're flying around here everywhere. There are holes, probably 100 holes in this 10 by 10 square foot area. I made a whole video about mining bees last year. They are super cool. They're only active like this for a few weeks in the springtime. The rest of the year, they're in the ground laying their eggs. They are solitary bees. They don't live in a colony like most bees. Each of these bees digs a hole in the ground. According to my research, most of these holes are less than 10 inches deep. I've got a little bread tie. I'm gonna stick it down and see how far it'll go in one of these holes. That one only went about 1.5 inches deep. Yeah, these bees are so cool. They are very important pollinators in the springtime. They're one of the first pollinators to emerge. So that means all of these plants that bloom first thing, like the March flowers, they bloom first thing. These bees are very important at pollinating those because most other pollinators, most honeybees and carpenter bees and other types of pollinators, they're not active right now. So these bees are very important to the ecosystem. And yeah, they're super not aggressive. I'm laying right in the middle of their whole colony and I'm of course not getting bit at all. Here's just a couple holes. There. There's one, there's one. There's two, there's one. Like they are everywhere. And they're super good for the soil. They aerate it. So here's what I'm thinking for these signs. I can use this as like reverse marketing, right? So this one says Mosquito Pros. Take back your yard. I think it should say Dan the Bug Man. Mosquito, yeah, just mosquito, take back your yard. And subscribe to my channel with a big YouTube play button. And then I can go stick these in people's yards and they won't have any idea what's going on. I got this one from Mosquito Pros and this one from Termites. So, hey guys, if you put these out in my neighborhoods, I'm gonna steal them. And I'm gonna hang them on the wall for decoration. I think that adds some nice touches.